Q-8 Reincarnation and the Well of Forgetfulness and its Eradication. When we are born, we all take the elixir of forgetfulness, and our past life experiences are forgotten. We are born into this world with a fresh slate, or tabula rasa, as a psychological term, meaning we're empty, but as we need to learn, as all experiences are new and must be learnt. The body is yours and is the only real possession that you have. Dwelling in others' body is a shared experience and is to be honored and respected. In technological terms, it is called interfacing. Sometimes it is rented time, and as such you can purchase another's time if they want to buy it. Here in the spiritual world, we have deviants, but occasionally we do have people that are wired incorrectly or have their mainframes corrupted. These beings can be maintained and repaired in most cases, but people that do too much drugs actually have mainframe damage, which at a certain point cannot be repaired. Eradicating knowledge of reincarnation. All of religion has been erasing these types of knowledge from all of history. Of course, as always, there are children whom are anomalies and are fully conscious and have memories of prior life experiences. Which mean they have partial access to their genetic code, and only when they are built, only when they build experiences and the aptitude to comprehend their past life experiences and the current ones, will the rest of their genes will reactivate. The purpose of being reincarnated into this world is to be born with having once obtained enlightenment while in heaven, or for some go through hell, your time, and then ascend into heaven after drinking from the well. Go to hell, go through hell to do your time, and then you can ascend to heaven after you've fulfilled your karmas, or repaid your karmas in purgatory, meaning you'd have to reincarnate. And as mentioned before, purgatory is earth in the physical lower dimensions, or lower plane. But before this, a process called drinking from the well of forgetfulness is necessary for the brain to shut off the spiritual intelligence, or eighth intelligence. Our spirit descends back into the material plane and into a chosen body. This body has within its destiny karma to resolve your prior problems. And, as always, for everyone, a chance at immortality. Drinking from the well of forgetfulness inhibits the conscious mind from tapping into unconscious processors of the spiritual mind. So you can't tap into the spiritual mind. So that's why it's called the the spiritual mind has stored inside its DNA infinite amount of knowledge about the material plane, higher mental functioning, and spiritual knowledge, ESP, subatomic healing, universal knowledge. The list is grand. However, drinking from this well inhibits the conscious mind from all of its processes. Therefore, it's common knowledge that in the lower dimensions, the third dimensions, humans are still hominids. Because the comparison is too much, and are the ones that are subconscious or unconscious. We reincarnate into this world to learn specific life lessons and to fulfill previous karmic debt. D-E-B-T. Holy, I'm starting to slur because I'm tired. That's what happens when never mind. Life lessons are more than just lessons. They are previous life lessons which must be conquered to be considered as a candidate for ascension, or what we understand it to be as immortality. When a soul has achieved enlightenment, they no longer are binded by the chains of reincarnation. They have learned all the life lessons, fulfilled karma, reached an unspecified level of higher intelligence. And when they die, their soul ascends into heaven and are rewarded an energetic body and permanent residence in the higher fifth dimension. But for the meanwhile, as children, we must live our own lives, grow up, learn, experience, and all the while karma needs to be satisfied. Also, when we reach a certain age of development, our life lessons kick in. And when we experience previous life events and traumas that demand to be resolved. In reality, all the information and approaches to therapy are all in their reality in books and the internet. Having destiny guide you by bumping you into people and choosing the right balances in commerce, in spiritual cleansing, or trading information are all positive karmas working to help you evolve or resolve karmic debt. This procedural type of self-evolution is how the system, the spiritual system, is formatted. So, this contradicts the physical system, which is debilitating. Is, I guess, totally opposite of the physical system based on corruption and what did I say? Based on corruption and debilitation. I don't know. Eradication of knowledge, of the knowledge of reincarnation, has been done most efficiently 3 times in history. First, in the Gospel of Jesus Christ. Second, the secret Gospels, in which there were also, but not his, what is it called? Well, not the secret Gospels, the Gospels of Jesus Christ, from other people, from his companions, from his, I guess you can call them disciples. Disciples. And not his secret teachings. Second, when the Cathars refused to keep their knowledge to the public secret about 1200 AD, in the 1300s, the Roman empires decided to silence the sect of the Knight Templars because they refused to make secret their knowledge. This sect's leader, Jacques de Monnet, is one of the many divisions of Freemasonry. And when Jacques de Monnet was asked to make certain aspects of his knowledge and teaching esoteric, he refused. So with his pride did he die, like a knight, forevermore. Even high-ranking members and entire sects like de Monnet were eradicated. De Molay were eradicated, so no one is immune from the spiritual path that we all chose in order to evolve our own selves. Please, you must read why we have together as a consciousness agreed to turn off the connection to the god Jane by drinking from the well of forgetfulness. So you must read 21, 20, 21 first, then 31, then 20, then 30. And then you'll understand, and then understand energy. And energy is 22. And then you'll have the basis of why we do all the crazy things that we do. And possibly 23 might help if you're not really church going, but it explains why the system is built around that. So that's very important. It's like a very, very good explanation of everything. And then you'll understand a lot of the reasons for everything.